Hello, everybody. My name's Jonathan, and welcome to Barely Unboxed. And today we're using my new camera that I got for Christmas to record. So hopefully it looks okay. I'm so used to using my phone. It's just kind of weird using something new. So anyway, today we're going to open up a couple Christmas presents that I got this year. And these are both action figures from McFarlane Toys. And first of all, we have this Disney Mirrorverse Maleficent. Maleficent is my favorite Disney villain. She just is one of the coolest. And I love Sleeping Beauty. It's probably my favorite Disney movie. This figure is part of a video game or like a mobile game. I think it's on Android and app. I think it's on iPhones as well. Does it say on here? Yes, it does. So it is on the App Store and it is on Google Play. It talks about it right here. The barcode. This actually has a sticker over the barcode because I think this was ordered from Amazon for me. Let's see if I can remove this sticker so you can see the actual barcode. Yeah, that is not going to come off. So hopefully this barcode will work if you want to look for it. I'll put a link in the description for Amazon for this. And then we also have another, this is an Amazon exclusive, and it's part of the gold label of figures right here. So will that focus? Come on, focus. There you go. And it's Spawn Redeemer. It has beautiful artwork on the back. And the Redeemer is basically an angel. And here is the barcode for this one. And this one's actually limited to 3,000 pieces. I don't know if it tells you the number. Maybe on the inside it tells you which number you have. But this is the glow-in-the-dark version, and I actually have another version of him, which is the dark version, and I'll bring him over once we get this open. So, you may have seen my short that I made of a couple other of these Mirrorverse figures, and I got Belle, and I got Genie. The Genie figure is really well made. The Belle one, both her hands broke off trying to pose them, and they're supposed to have a posability to them. I had to super glue them back on, and it's worked, and she can still hold her weapon. Let me grab those two. I'll grab the other Redeemer. Okay, so here is the Belle that I got. She comes with a rose staff. She's really cool. I did a very quick short of these. Now, she's still posable everywhere but her hands. So her elbows move and her shoulders, her head. Now, her legs only twist. They do not have joints in the knees, which is really weird. I was interrupted there, so anyway. The detail on these figures is great. I mean, there's like gold paint detail. They've painted, like even the boots look like they sort of have a little bit of detail to them. It's hard to tell. Maybe they don't, but she does not stand very well. I wish they would have gave her a stand. And then here's the Genie that was in my short, and he's really cool. So these are like alternate versions of Disney characters that are in this game, like from a alternate universe. So let's get Maleficent out, and then we can compare them all. So I'm worried that the Maleficent hands might also break. Now you can warm these up with a hairdryer, and these just pop right out. They're really, really easy to get out of the package. They all come with a collectible card, and if you look at the back of the card, so wow, the card is bent right out of the box, I swear. I will say McFarlane Toys, they don't have the best quality control, I don't think, and I don't think they're very well made. I don't buy that many. Unfortunately, even though they all look really cool. So here is the Mirrorverse Maleficent card. She's a ranged fighter. And then it has her stats on the back, which is kind of cool. So, you can collect all those if you want. And then she does have some straps holding her in. Now, unfortunately, this new camera does not have the same range, width as my phone camera. So, unfortunately, I think I've lost a little bit of room, but it's not a big deal. Let me know if you think it's a big deal. But I was gifted this camera for the purpose of recording videos, so I would like to use it as such. Alright, this figure is very tall, and here she is right out of the packaging. The detail is really beautiful on this. Now, I'm not gonna okay, so the elbow, I'm so nervous I'm going to break this. I probably should have got the hairdryer. So, it does have a piece that you have to assemble. So, it's like the bottom of her cape. So let's get that put on. I think it just literally snaps right into place. It has a little peg, and then you push the pegs in, and it should line up so it looks seamless. Well, it has a seam, but they've incorporated the seam into her attire. There's actually another fake seam above it, so you can't really tell. That's pretty cool. Now, she does have a staff in her one hand she can hold. The hand does turn, and her elbow does move. So maybe we can get that in her hand. She feels a little more flexible than Belle did, but I'm still very nervous about her hand breaking off, because it happened when I was trying to put Belle's staff in her hand. Okay, so there she is with the staff. I think that's good enough till I warm her up with a hairdryer later on. So that's pretty cool. Let's see the... very loud. Let's check her out next to the genie, and then to Belle. So it's a nice size comparison of them all. So I've never played this mobile game. it does look very intriguing, and I love a lot of the characters that they've chosen to reimagine, especially this Maleficent. I think this reimagining of her is absolutely gorgeous. So, her head does move as well. So, that make a really great addition to your collection, especially if you love Disney villains and especially if you love Maleficent. So far, no issues with her breaking. So, that is a plus. Now, I have seen my Belle take a tumble off the shelf, and her her hands have not broken back off. So, luckily they're staying on, and I have a cat trying to visit me. That's why I keep looking over there. They usually don't bother me when I'm recording, so they're usually pretty good about trying to stay out. Unfortunately, my doors to my office just push open, so they've learned that they can try to push it open to get in, and I don't mind them being in here except for when I'm recording, because sometimes they won't leave me alone. They want pets. Alright, so I got the plastic off of this, and that way you can get a better look at this packaging without all the glare. So this is what that looks like. And it does have a QR code that says scan me, so I don't know. And then this just slips right off. This box is really, really nice. Okay. Well, he comes with a collectible card. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. And he even comes with a little sign that says Spawn. I guess you could use that to display all your figures. And I'm assuming his wings are in the back of this. So let's pull this out. Alright, that is cool. And there are his wings, which they are translucent and they're on black, so they're really hard to see. So let's get those out. Luckily, these are very easy to unbox. At least all the other McFarlane Toys that I've bought. So he does come with his own stand with the Spawn logo on it. And these wings are a very bizarre color. So they're not as translucent as I thought they were. They're sort of a gray color, but they do glow in the dark, which you can kind of see that a little bit. But I will put some photographs at the end of the video like I normally do. Some close-ups, and we'll have some glow-in-the-dark shots of him too. Now, his weapons are taped in. There is one of his weapons. And the weapons do glow in the dark. So there's that one. And the other weapon. They are different swords, so he doesn't have two of the same. So those are really nicely detailed. You could even dry brush. You could even dry brush these hilts because there's so much detail on there. You could put like a little dry brush of black or a darker gold, and that would look really cool. Come on, camera. There we go. These are very detailed. Now his card is also kind of bent. Now it does have, this is actually the certificate of authenticity, and it tells you the number of the one you got. I got number 702 of 3000. And then there's this little, that's what this is for. You put the card in there, and then you can display that. So that's actually kind of cool. I have never bought a limited run McFarlane toy before, so I wonder if they all come with that or not. I have no idea. Now, if any of you have bought other limited edition ones, I'd love to know if they all come with a collectible card like that with a stand, because that's pretty cool. Now he has a lot of little fasteners holding him in, and I think I got them all. And he has kind of a weird powdery look to him, and I'm almost wondering if he's been painted with a glow-in-the-dark wash or something over top of all of him. And so here's what he looks like without the wings, but straight out of the packaging. And there's the back of him. Alright, and these are really, really posable. They have even articulation in the toe, if you can see that. And you can pose them, and you can use like a stand. They sell action figure stands that you can buy, and you can even pose it to make him look like he's flying. The head does not want to turn very well, so I'm going to wait and warm that up later on with the hair dryer. Now let's get these wings in. So they just plug right into the back. There's some holes. Easier said than done. Wow, that does not want to go in. Does this one want to go in? Okay, that one went right in. Just took a little effort. There we go. And then the wings are posable. They're on a joint. And there is what he looks like with the wings. Very cool. And then we'll give him his swords, which I don't know if it matters which hand is which. Now, I think he actually came with 2 swords, and my other version of him only came with this one. This similar, same sword, just different color, which I will show you here in a second. And we'll compare the two. So this Redeemer is more so the colors that the character is in the comic books, because I don't know if any of you know, but that I think my last video for a Spawn figure, I didn't get very many views on it. But I do love action figures, so I am going to make action figure videos every once in a while. I collect everything, not just Rainbow High and Magic Mixies. So there is what he looks like with the swords. And here is my other. This is the Dark Redeemer. And I got this one because I really like this dark color scheme. And I have him on a stand. I only have the one stand at the moment. So let's see if we can actually get him to stand up. So he can, even with those giant wings. he can stand up. He does have this stand that you can plug his foot into, but I don't know, these stands are kind of weird. But they, like, his one foot is just sticking up in the air now. He's like basically standing on one foot. So, alright, let's move him over there. And here is him next to the card. So that's actually kind of cool. So I don't know if you have these, but I'd love to hear if you do and what you think of them. I'm going to try his glow in the dark here and put a photo of him in at the end. So we'll see that in a bit. And let's bring in Maleficent, since she was our other new toy today. So here is Maleficent and Redeemer. So very cool. Yeah, her card didn't come with a stand. Now that would be cool if you could get more of these card stands. I would love that. Thank you for watching. This is my first video using my new camera, so I'm still learning. I apologize if the camera is not what you're used to. I got so used to using my phone, but we'll try this out for a while and see how it goes. So far, it's cut off at one point because it said it exceeded the limit, so I'm going to have to look into that because some of my videos go a lot longer, and I've only been recording for about 22 minutes. I feel like the limit should be longer than that. So thank you again for watching, everyone. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you'll get notified every time I put up a new video. I normally put videos up on Fridays and Wednesdays. Sometimes I take Wednesdays off depending on what's going on in my life or holidays like I did this past week. So I will see you next time, and I love you guys. Take care out there. Bye.